Hey everybody, welcome to Simpletoons. My name's Arrow. Let's get right to it. Before you start, make sure you have a pencil, make sure you have your eraser, and make sure you have an ink pen. Alright, let's get to it. Today we're going to be drawing a tiger. I've had a lot of people ask me to draw a tiger, and it's very similar to the cat that we drew earlier. There's a little bit of a twist in it, and it's going to make it a little bit more fun. Alright, here we go. We're going to start off, we're going to draw a circle, a very light circle. So light that you can just barely see it. From here, we're going to draw the head. That's going to be the body. From here, we're going to draw the head. And you're going to make the head as big as you want it, so you can determine that by the size of the circle. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than that. Let's go about that big. Alright, and after we do that, let's draw a couple triangles for the ears. And then for the nose, we're going to draw two circles, and what we're going to do is we're going to put them side by side, or like, think of it like a number 8 on its side. So we'll go like this, and like this. And notice how I have them kind of out a little bit. They're not right in the middle. Now, if you wanted to draw them right in the middle, you could do that, and then the cat would be looking right at you. But what we're going to do is we're going to have it going out to the side here. Okay. From here, we're going to draw a large circle here. And the way this circle is going to work is it's going to work from the base of the body, and it's going to come up like this. And this is going to be his upper leg, like this. And then we're going to draw kind of the same thing on the other side, but I want you to draw just the 1/2 of it like this. Now, if you can imagine that, it would be traveling behind it, but I'm not going to draw that part just for sake of just making it easier for us to understand. Okay, and then we're going to draw the feet, and the feet are going to be long ovals like this. There's one foot. Now we're going to have to draw the second one, and the second one's going to be back here. And the same thing that we did with this circle, how we only drew half of it, we're going to do the same thing with the foot. So the foot's not going to go all the way back here, although we could if we wanted to. Okay, and then finally, we're going to draw the front legs in. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can just draw some circles, or one of the easier ways to do it is to draw a triangle like this. And I'm going to go ahead and draw circles, but you can do whatever you want. Triangles work too, just as long as you understand where these shapes are going to be. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a little bump here, and these are going to represent his front feet. Now, we've got all that done. Let's draw the tail. The tail is just going to be a letter S, and we'll start up here at the top, and we'll go around and down like that. Okay, and we'll do the same thing. We'll draw a curve here, and around and down, and you want to have it come down to where the base of his rear end is going to be. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're going to put stripes on the tiger, and that's what makes the tiger a lot of fun. Now, one of the things that we're going to do when we ink it in is we're going to draw triangles. We're going to draw lots of them, and the triangles are going to go like this. So there'll be a triangle here, and if you look at them, you'll notice I've got them kind of curved a little bit. Now you can just draw them straight triangles, that's fine, that'll work too. This is going to be his leg, and what I'm going to do is I'll just draw a triangle here, and one here. And you can kind of just put them wherever you want. And that's what's going to give it the look of the tiger. Okay, now for the back of him, we're going to do the same thing. On his tail, we're going to draw little triangles like that as well. So a triangle there, there, there. Or, actually, if I had to guess, I bet let's take our eraser because I screwed this up. I think that a tiger has a striped tail, doesn't it? I have to look it up on the internet. Now I'm confused. Okay. Now, for his head, instead of a round head, we're going to draw kind of fur. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to jagged it. So we'll come down and jagged it out and jagged it. So it looks like that. So it gives him more of a kind of a tiger face. And same thing on the other side. Jagged here, jagged here. All right, I know I'm moving pretty fast here, but there's a reason for it. I think that these are supposed to be triangles. The more I look at that, it doesn't look right with stripes. In fact, I'm going to look it up right now because I'm kind of... Okay. I looked it up on the internet. The official word is a tiger has a striped tail. Okay. Good to know. Okay, we get that done. Let's go ahead and ink it in. If you thought, I know you couldn't keep up with me because I moved very quickly there, but just go ahead and go back and I'll wait for you here, okay? All right, here we go. Let's get our ink pens out. And we're going to start, as we always say, we want to start with the things that are closest to us. The head's probably going to be the first thing we're going to want to start with. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw these circles in, but we're going to draw them in almost like a letter W. So it's going to look like this. We're going to go round, up, and then around. And we're not going to bring in the top here because we want to keep it open. Up here, we're going to draw the nose. And you can see where it's starting to look a bit more like an animal nose. For the mouth, we're going to just draw a little line right there, and that's going to give them the mouth. Okay? For the ears, let's draw the ear that's on this side first, because if we draw this one, it's going to look kind of silly, because the head's actually going to come over that ear. So let's draw this ear first. And I'm going to bring it down and do the jaggeds here. And it's going to look like that. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll go jagged here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this over like that. And then we'll draw the second ear. Now look at what I did very closely, because this line here kind of came over the top where this one did not. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just draw a second triangle here, like that. And that gives them the impression of an ear, and we can kind of detail that in if you want. Okay, let's draw the eyes. And eyes, like I said, we always talk about this. You can do them any way you want. You just want two dots, slits. I like to use circles. I like cartoon circles. So we'll draw a circle there and a circle there. Now, whiskers, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the easiest way to do that. Eyebrows. Okay, let's draw the body. What's closest to us? Well, this part here. So what we're going to do, we're not going to draw an entire circle, obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the front of the leg down and then around his foot and back up again. Okay, watch closely. Start at the top, work my way down, stop. I'm going to bring the foot out and up. The next part we're going to want to draw is this leg here, because that's the next closest thing to us. Actually, yeah, that's probably right. Let's go ahead and draw that foot in. And what we're going to do is we're going to start here, and we're going to come down, and we'll just draw a straight line like this. And then we're going to start up here, and we're going to bring this body around. Now, one thing you can do if you want is you can make it a little jaggedy, but I'm just going to draw it smooth, like this. And then you can draw the other leg again. Well, let's draw the front of this leg. So that's the back of the leg. And we'll draw this leg here. And then the other leg. Now, look really closely what I did here. I left spaces down here. And the reason I did that is because I'm going to put feet in here. 1 and 2. Like that. If I would have drawn all the way down to that line, it would have messed up. Okay, let's bring this line here. That was our other leg, if you remember right. Comes out. And this is where his other foot's going to be. Okay, and then this will come down and we'll attach his body. Now, one of the things that we're going to talk about later is how to make cartoons look different is expressions. We're going to talk about how to make them look mean or how to make them look nice or whatever. I'm going to make this tiger a little bit mean. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to put some grumpy eyebrows in like this. So that kind of gives them the more of a sinister type look. All right, and then on the feet, don't forget the feet. We like to do this. We draw little toes in. Okay, put some more details in here. All right, let's draw the tail. I'm going to start at the top and around, and we'll do the around here and around and down like that. Now he looks very much like a cat. In fact, we could just stop there, erase our lines, and we'd have ourselves a pretty good looking cat. But we don't want to make him a tiger. And what we're going to do now is we're going to draw those lines that we were talking about. So we'll draw one here, here, and I'm going to go quickly because I'm running out of time. And here, here, here. Now we got to color these in because the tiger has black stripes. And we got them here. It's kind of fun. Okay, now one of the things, we've got to put some over here too. One of the things that really makes a tiger look like a tiger is his head. And we don't want to forget that. So what we're going to do is the same thing here. And if you want to start off with pencil and doing this, you can. I'm going to go ahead and just draw them in. And tigers have these kind of triangles on their face. And we'll go ahead and darken these in. You can see what I'm talking about. And the same thing here. One here. And we could probably do the ears too. It's looking pretty much like a tiger. And then the tail. Oh, we talked about that a minute ago, didn't we? We'll bring that up. Okay. And we can put some triangles over here too. The more you put in there, probably the better it'll look. Don't forget his legs. That's a pretty good looking tiger. Put some grass around him here. The camera's crooked. I'm not really drawing crooked, the camera's crooked. Okay, when we get all that done, take your eraser, we talked about that, and we're going to erase these lines. You want to make sure the ink is dry before you do this. And we get all that done, you can wipe it off. And that is a pretty good looking tiger. Now, if you want to do some things to make it look even meaner, you could put some teeth in there. Like that. I don't know. It almost doesn't look right, but you know, you get the idea. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me. My name's Arrow. And if you have some ideas about some things you'd like to see me draw or like to learn to draw, please let me know in the comments below. Most of all, give me a thumbs up on this if you would, and subscribe to my channel. It helps me get this out there so people can learn how to draw. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.